I'm not going to be distracted at all. Wow, you fuckers, just straight out the gate. Wow.
Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting
Don't ban them, mods. Don't time them out. Let them do it. Let them show what kind of people they are. Hey, Mogdash! That's my kind of people. Mogdash gifted 20 subs to the community. Thank you very much, Mogdash. Thank you, Mogdash, for those 20 gift subs to the community. 20 more chatters, either getting their subs extended or getting new, fresh subs. Welcome to the channel, those of you who got new subs. Congratulations. Thank you for the very generous gift subs, Mogdash. 20 gift subs in the channel, very kind indeed. As the chat just like bursts free from jail and is not well behaved at all. Just bursting like a swarming mass. I'm gonna ignore them because immediately to my front I got contact, which means it's gonna be even harder on this mission than I want it to be. This is roadway construction. It's one of two roadway constructions, though they're very different maps. This is the very linear roadway construction. That is, it's kind of wide, but it is basically just a one end to the other soiree, a bit of a brawl. Though notably about this roadway construction, it is one way, there's not a lot of flanking, but it lacks the open sight lines of honestly a lot of roadway maps. Like there's like too many heavy cover blockers in the way, and there isn't any high ground to exploit, unless you got like a grapple for this truck, I guess. Which makes it hard to make snipers and LMGs dominate quite as... Oh shit, did I bring LMGs and swords? Yeah, I brought 2 LMGs, oh shit. Makes it hard for squads like weapons to dominate quite as hard.
Everything by the numbers.
Now, even more so when the enemies are this close. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 about here. And I've got, I can see the edge of a pod. 1, 2, that's probably bigger on the right. So if I move up to the positions you always want to take on this map, which is like here, here, the full cover, boom, boom, boom. I'm just going to activate 2 pods at once. It's going to be a really shit time, especially with only 6 soldiers. We haven't got the squad size 7 upgrade yet. So... how do I play this? I need to do a little count first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think this will activate, yes. I think they're probably more like here. On the edge of my motion tracking. I think usually this range, like if you follow my cursor, when you use a motion tracker like this in Long War, I think like sight range is represented by like, if you imagine a ring that pulses... if you imagine this ring that's pulsing from the middle is like the edge of your sight range, I think that's about accurate. And then anything beyond that ring is like... you've got like 5 tiles or so, 5 or 6 tiles from the edge of your sight range to the edge of the motion tracker's range. So if you can see these units on the tracker, but they're not close enough that you've activated them, then they're probably about 6 tiles away from you.
Everything by the numbers.
I do not want to activate both pods at once, so how do I just activate one and kill them? I would have to set up my squad sight units into half cover.
Everything by the numbers.
And probably just like pray that they split up and go away on one of the following turns. Okay, so I'm going to move one of my infantry units. I'm actually going to move one of my LMGs, actually. One of my LMGs to... with flush. Sammy's going to move to this half cover little hurdle. And then... Yagov, this road's closed sign. Jeff Ronks to the right over here. Said no one to the left. Bamboo Cutter to the sniper is going to come in steady aim from this position. And that leaves Pig General to motion track again next turn. And check, hopefully, sights are looking better next turn. So going to steady weapon. Overwatch.
Covering now.
Overwatch. I doubt they'll come towards me, but probably one will go away, hopefully. If they both sit still, it's going to be difficult. Okay, they both sit in the fuck still. This is awful. This is so awful. They are moving somewhat. You know, meld is cool and all, but I think it's probably better to just wait until one of the pods leaves. This pod over here, absolutely stationary. You can see they have not moved a muscle. Okay? But on the right, the pod that was by the truck has sauntered over to the middle. This is a good thing. If we let this pod move off for hopefully another turn, then hopefully we will then be able to move up to at least this truck. This giant... It's not that big, it's not an American truck. Just to this normal-sized ute. And then maybe, if we're lucky, even go up to the heavy cover of this digger instead. Okay, so we're going to hold in place.
Come get some. I feel, Commander. Overwatch. Aye, aye. Overwatch. Aye, aye. Eyes on the prize.
I hear sectoids and thin men.
You hear that?
How do you spell ute? U-T-E. It's like a urinary infection, but with one letter different. Hey, presto! And the other pod has left. Okay, so... Yeah, ute is short for utility, that's right. Utility vehicle, utility truck. That's what we call our pickups here in Australia. Okay, so we want to activate, or, you know, like, sneakies up and have a look at what this pod is.
Hostile spotted.
4 little sectoids. Okay, I can work with that. 4 little sectoid. Let's get my dice out. What are they called? Lorries anyway? That I do not know. Hey, you almost distracted me. I can't see any of them still, unfortunately. I might move up. Said no one. That's a big carb opportunity, says Jonathan Speed Bump. Gorilla moment. IRA moment. It's alright, the queen's already dead. Said no one can move up to here and get Overwatch on the sectors who are about to come in. I don't want to move up too much because then I'm in half cover like here. Maybe I can bring the LMG over to here. Where's the other LMG? 2 LMGs, okay. Bring General Yagov's LMG over to the left.
Understood.
Wait, the
Moving out.
queen is dead? Thanos is dead? It's like the new meme of the channel. Wait, the queen's dead? Okay, you come over to here.
Okay.
Where can I even move you to, bro? Oh, shit! I should come back because the Everpod's still there. That's scary. I can't come back. I can't run. You can't run! You'd have to take this spot. Which is doable. I can do that. Okay, you come back to here.
10-4.
You make room with the infantry. And bring the scout back to here. I'm gonna try to Overwatch trap these sectors in their way in, and or peek up to that truck every turn and get squad sight on them. They kept sending the queen out for missions, says Nick Conrad, and the fatigue spiral kicked in. While still sufficiently disrespectful to monarchists, which is fine, I respect that. I think I need to tell you, like, the complete opposite. Like, I think the opposite. She never went on missions. I think we're gonna need the 15-second limit, though, so I can't keep talking about that. Okay, I've got the sectoids in view now. You can see the half cover that we don't want to be in here, where we're taking a 38% there. We're kind of lucky I didn't hit. I want to move Semi back so that we can keep baiting them in closer. Stop talking, I regret that joke, I better no distraction. Yeah, the queen went on like a few medic missions at first, but then she got left behind in the roster. She's like terminal Lance Corporal. I've got nice squad sight here. This is the power of squad sight. Aliens don't know it exists. So I can hit you and then suppress another. Let's go for like a 93% shot here with bamboo. Nice stuff. If I move back up, I can suppress another one, which is another way to keep from getting 38%. It's probably the better way. And then just, like, keep sniping them, I guess. But I'll get mind-fucked. I don't want to get mind-fucked. So probably just Overwatch. Overwatch as they come in. gonna run Pig General over to the right
Solid copy, Commander.
to make room for Sammy coming back.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Everything by the numbers.
Overwatch. 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 If I just laugh randomly like that, it's because I read something from chat that made me chuckle, but I'm not getting into it because of the promise of no distractions this mission. We're going to hunker Semi there. Get lost to do squad site suppress and break loss. Yeah, I could have done a flush as well, but I feel like I just want to bring back Semi from that position. I want to be further back so that other pod that's really close doesn't see me either. So we need to get some nice overwatches here. Let them come to me. Okay, did I say nice overwatches? I meant shit. Shit overwatches. Terrible overwatches. Useless overwatches. Another useless overwatch from Jeff Rum's incoming. Alright, pretty good. Nicely done. Another 38% coming in against me, unfortunately. Hey, very fortunate miss. He can't keep getting away with it. He literally can't. He is going to get hit by one of these. This is the one. He keeps getting away with it. Impressive. That's not how math works. The gambler's fallacy is real, of course. I should have been hit by one of these. We're getting kind of fortunate here. It's potential flank. It is, but it isn't. It isn't and it isn't. Like, what are you gonna do? You're all these guys can't move and shoot, so you can't flank there. You know, the sector is a genius. The sector understands this. What we can do, however, is other shit. 36% to hit this fuck. Okay. I would like to get holo targeting onto that fucker.
Heading there now.
Like, so. Can we deflect and suppress? I got a better idea. Pop up the chances to hit with holo.
Damn it, missed the target.
Now we've got 46s on Jeff Ronks. Absolutely annihilated.
Get down.
And then what we're going to do over here instead is the classic suppression.
Suppressing.
And watch this one, chat, huh?
Out you go.
The classic combo. That was a really weird fucking ragdoll. Did you see that? The sector like froze in midair. Like, program crashed, error. Okay, just one sector left now. We'll steady aim on the sniper again, but this is going pretty well for
Back
initial
online.
contact.
I feel, Commander.
We love that flush combo, and for those of you who are new to XCOM, you're welcome here too. You're valid, you're loved. Sweetie, you're loved here. You don't know what just happened.
Backing up. Advance.
Suppression lowers the enemy's accuracy, and if they try to run away, it triggers a very accurate reaction shot that can crit. Flush is a move that forces the enemy to move, so it's very mean. It's basically dance, alien dance. You force them to trigger that reaction shot off the suppression, which then they don't get cover bonuses, so it's a great way of digging entrenched aliens out from hard cover. Now, this is exactly what I was talking about here with how this roadway can be difficult to use stationary fire weapons like this. You can see the LMG and the sniper both blocked by the combination of the Ute and the construction vehicle here. The thingy cannot engage this sectoid. Luckily, Semi can, so that's cool. I can suppress you or I can just flush you. What's my chances to hit you? I can't even fucking shoot you. Maybe just like get on Overwatch and wait for him to move to a position. It's much easier to shoot, I think. Like, you just go there. You go there. Buddy, let's bring you back to here. Do I want to flush you as well? I want to Overwatch you, I think.
On the move.
See you, CK Hawk.
On Overwatch.
Have a good one.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Roger. Got my eyes on.
Was the CK the one I said to go watch Hassan's stream? Have a good one at Hassan's stream, CK. Overwatch, Overwatch.
Roger that. Scanning.
I hear them moving up on the right, so that's that thin man pod, I think, coming back to that truck on the right side. If I had to guess.
Copy that.
Okay, the sector has gone missing. Mario is missing.
Aye, aye. I'm rolling.
I'm gonna move away from the right side because I don't want to get bamboozled, destroyed by thin men.
Let's do this.
There's green to go. Moving to Overwatch.
Roger. I've got my eyes on you.
Oh, they're on the left as well. There's a lot of pods. There's gonna be like 5 or 6 pods. What are your thoughts on highways versus public transportation? Public transportation is good. Seeker! Less cars, more public transport. Good socially and environmentally.
It appears to have a sophisticated evasion system as well.
Perhaps we should
Seeker
try
time! I told you there'd be
those
seekers.
tentacles.
We've got 2 thin men and 1 seeker. Luckily the seeker did not stealth. Luckily the seeker got hit on Overwatch. So this should be a pretty easy cleanup here. Remember when Ouija was one of the premier means of the internet? Yeah, simpler times. We should have stopped there. The internet's got too complex now. Why couldn't I shoot you? Man, that step out is harsh. Man, that is a harsh step out. Woof.
Damn it.
Can I suppress both those thin men? I want to suppress them both in place so they don't do anything nasty. I think I can suppress them both. Yes, good. Okay. So we're going to keep taking shots against this seeker then. Fuck you.
I'm out of firepower over here. Missed the target.
I hate that. I hate that. I'm begging you for like a smidge of hit.
Target's still up.
Just a smidge. I'm gonna have to come back here, like, to fucking hear of you. I should have done this first, I guess. This is the first thing I should have done. I really thought like one of those 66s was gonna hit, and I'd be able to use the hollow against the thin men instead. Well, there's the hollow now. If I shoot again, you're stuck in the... Oh, God. Okay, try this. Finally got that seeker. Now we're going to suppress both of the thin men. One for you.
Blasting the target.
This is very important against thin men because for one, it is stopping them from fucking killing me with their guns. For two, it stops them from being able to acid me. Suppression lowers the range of AoE abilities.
Suppressing fire.
Bounty says XCOM should have some net launchers to counter flying enemies. Yeah. If Deadeye gave you a net launcher, I might consider it more. I'm gonna bring said no one up to
Moving.
the full cover to engage the thin men as we get this rolling. Now I got a lot of suppression here against these thin men. The only thing that can really go wrong in this engagement is another pod or the fucking sectoid shows back up and does mind games. But I've got 3 more turns of suppression on each of these soldiers. So between the sniper steadying and my infantry, I should be able to make something cool happen here. I'm gonna take a shot with you. I'm not gonna bring the hollow target up because I got no good cover to do it from, I don't think. I guess if I'm getting like real desperate, I could like move up to here and do it. Fairless says should just mod stingers into the game. I mean, we modded javelins. Thanks to Irido, we got javelins in XCOM 2, right? Fuck it. Yeah, absolutely. Let's just mod mod fucking Star Streaks and Stingers and Iglas into XCOM 2 next. That's a good idea. Let's... No hollow target. Press first. Suppression doesn't have hollow. My gunners don't have hollow on this
Out of
mission.
ammo here.
You can light them up with pistols, right? I feel like I asked this at the start of every campaign. I can never remember, but I'm pretty sure you can. Infantry are pretty cool gunslingers. There you go, easy.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, so you two are gonna reload now. 43% are pretty good, so no need to steady here. Just keep like shooting. Okay, didn't work. We're gonna do some suppressions. And what's great about the suppression is they can't see it. This is the power of the LMG of the limited squad site that we always go on about here. Here in the channel where we've always loved LMGs and always will. Very, very powerful suppression because it's just... It's such a fucking nullifying counter. It's like playing fucking blue decks in Magic. Like, it's just control. It's pure control. They cannot shoot back at the suppressors to end their suppression in the half cover because we outrange you. And because a lot of the AI in XCOM 1 is too scared to run suppression if not flanked, it's just this perfect counter. These soldiers now could hunker if I was really scared of these units. I'm not in heavy cover with suppression. The thin men won't hit me. They'll just Overwatch again. But it's just such pure fucking control.
Ready to rock.
You know, this is something that wouldn't work if a human was playing them because they'd understand you just die in here, you just gotta move forward and make a move. You know, you won't see that on XCOM 2 multiplayer campaign later in the weekend. But right here, it fucking works, you know, it fucking works.
Damn it, missed the target.
That's right, that's why Jam was destroying me running the suppressions, because that's what you should be doing. That's the smart move. But the AI is a bit conservative a lot. Depends, you know, different aliens in Long War have different personalities. Guess we all enjoy trench warfare, but well, I enjoy not dying. And early on in Long War, and, you know, a lot in Long War, that is the way it's done. We're trying to just get rid of one awesome job. That's cool, because now we can do another shot over here, and if it gets them low enough, it didn't. We could have suppressed flushed. We're not going to pull it off here. We're not in any rush. We're just going to double suppress, or just suppress and shoot, actually. Even better. We can just take a shot. Like so. Nice shot. I'm not going to take that flush because the cover doesn't guarantee a kill, but we'll probably finish him off next turn. No problems.
Suppression is
Oh, I forgot Pig General has low profile. I could have been holo targeting this entire time. My bad.
That's affirmative.
I literally did not remember you had. I just looked at your icon. Whoops.
Overwatch.
I forgot I just got low profile. Yeah, I know I shot the flusher because I didn't want to flush this in anyway.
pull back.
And they had higher rank, so they have slightly higher aim. Yeah, look at me being a big fucking dum-dum. I forgot that I have low profile, so I've been like hogging full cover of Pig General that was just totally stupid.
Damn it, missed the target.
As you suppress first so that your scout can move out safely to the hole. Yeah, makes sense. Guys, I'd forgotten I had low profile, honestly. Not used to it yet, my bad. Destroyed. That's that entire pod wrecked. Love it. Okay. So you can see how we're being quite conservative here, especially because of the lack of good cover. You know, we're playing this, as Gorgs put it, trench warfare. You know, which isn't the most dynamic in... There's no flanking going on, but there is still a lot of, like, 1-2 shuffle going back and forth, making the best of my cover. You know, even though this was not dynamic in a flanking sense, this was still dynamic in the sense of there was a lot of moving around and shuffling soldiers there back and forth to manage line of sight. And to get the shots on I wanted, while exposing no one to half cover damage, especially to the thin men, you know? Yeah, back to one sector remaining who's run off somewhere. So there's still a lot of work going on here, but it's just not as flashy as, like, obviously doing big sweeping flanks. We can't do big sweeping flanks because we don't even have a foothold to have a base of fire element. I'm more ready to flank if my soldiers are dug in nicely, you know, overwatching incoming pods from these, like, full cover spots like the LMG gunners. But that's not the go here. That's just gonna get you killed. You try to do that, and then it's like, okay, you still won't be able to flank because you activate another of the 6 pods. Then you have to fall back anyway. Now you're stuck in trench warfare again, except now there's double as many enemies. And we want to avoid that, of course.
Ready to rock. We're green to go.
Reloading, reloading, reloading. Rack, tap, bang. Tap, rack, bang. I forget which way it's meant to be said because I know the way they say it in this game is wrong. I believe they say tap, rack, bang in this. Do I know anything about guns now? No. I could try and reason this out, but that's a dangerous distraction for this mission. I'm not gonna do it.
Will do.
Tap, rack, bang is correct. Yeah, that's right, because isn't it for clearing a malfunction or something? It's like you're smacking the gun or something to try and avoid a malfunction, then you're racking it, and then you're shooting. Because it's not even reloading, yeah. It's for a malfunction clear, right? Yeah, they say the opposite is meant to be tap, rack, bang, yeah. Bring the infantry up.
Aye, Commander.
You come over to here. Let's bring Jeffrey over to this position. We're gonna start moving up the LMGs.
Good to go.
To here. One to here.
Okay, boss, I ran.
Sniper, go here. And we're slowly creeping up now to take advantage of the full cover that we wanted before. but we couldn't take we couldn't take advantage of this full cover before because it would have activated both those pods at once, and that would have been disastrous. You see how we were able to deal with these enemies because we limited the amount of fire that was coming in against us in half cover, and we had great suppressive, far back suppressive positions with long sightlines, which I very intentionally did with the... That's why the LMG and the snipers are all over here, to finish off the sectoid pod, and then was also in a great position to take out the thin man who moved over there as well.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
So now we want to find that last sectoid and keep creeping forward, taking better ground, taking better cover that we've earned
That sound.
with effective pod decimation. Hello, little baby. There's that child.
They're starting to lose ground.
There's that good little baby taking a 23%. Ow. Is that broken armor? I think that broke armor. I think, yeah, you got a little bit of a wound there, unfortunately. But you're the one who was already wounded because of exhaust, so that's not as bad as it could be. Okay. We can suppress you down. Let's see if I can killing you. I don't know if this is going to activate, but I'm going to test that. Nope, no more pods. Good. We didn't see any of our pods close, so the other 3 or 4 are back here, which is nice. Take a hollow targeting, 34%. Just kill him. Yeah, thank you.
I'm about to start keeping score.
You know what? Just kill him. Thank you very much. That's better. I love when this game just does that. Just go over it. Just fucking kill him, hollow.
Fast forward.
It always happens, you know. You always know. You always know what's gonna happen. You can always count on it. The sniper is in the worst cover, but is safely back here. Enemies are probably not going to activate on this front line and then be able to get shots on the sniper without me reacting. I'll probably be able to suppress them first. Overwatch, we're going to heal ourselves with Jeff Runks. Back up to full. It must feel so nice to get sprayed of the healing goo.
Moving to Overwatch.
It must be so cool and refreshing. Actually, they say it stings, so I guess it's like spraying chili pepper on your wounds instead. Never mind. Good evening, Beagle. Good evening, Potato Planner. Welcome. Okay, we're gonna reload the rest of our guns. Are we? No, we're good to move up. Let's move up more.
I'm on it, Commander.
That sniper will have abysmal sight lines from the construction vehicle. Yes, I agree. I'm gonna move them up. I'm gonna move up both my LMGs to try and have better sight lines, and the sniper can come over here.
Ready to rock.
Moving to Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Drinking some water. Chat, please remember to drink some water. Have you had breakfast today? Have you had lunch? Had dinner? Have you eaten? Not even eaten well. Have you just eaten? Have you taken your vitamins, your pills? Have you gotten up and had a walk? Have you loved your pets? Have you hugged your loved ones? Make sure to take care of yourself. Have you? I've done some of those things.
Heading to that location.
Move the scout up. I love that your guys' instant reaction is to just like accuse me. Fuck off, streamer. How about you do it? Andrew's gonna come up. And we're just gonna make the best of the cover we have here over and over and over. So we'll bring you back to the cement mixer. And I'll move up said no one to that cover. We've cleared this bloke with the scout, so we're not gonna activate. We know it's fine and dandy. Nothing will randomly activate, and then that allows us to bring the sniper to this position and steady. We don't have very good, you know, the sniper can't shoot to the left. We're just trying to focus on this main avenue right here. The sight lines. How early is this in the campaign? This is like mission 11, mission 12. Day 3 of playing. Day 3 of real life streaming. We're in April. Yeah, you've gotten in early, my friend. Welcome, Canine Cross.
Rolling.
Frencher says, I've only skipped breakfast once in the past 3 months. You're a champion. Good for you. I ate a banana. I need to eat more, actually. I skipped breakfast. I'm a bad boy. After this mission, I'm going to go get something to eat, so to be a good boy. It's very irresponsible of me. I don't want to go any farther forward. Let's reload the... No, let's keep overwatching with the assault rifles.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Probably even steady aim at this point.
Roger that. Scanning.
If no one comes into me soon.
Roger that. Scanning for hostiles.
Beagles, why I came to Twitch in 2015. Oh, welcome. So you were right there for the start of XCOM 2. Well, we're playing more XCOM 2 after this. I mean, fuck, you should know. You got like a fucking long subscriber badge there. We're playing more XCOM 2 a second after this weekend, so make sure to come check that out. What days are you going to stream XCOM Long War? Today and tomorrow. And then the 2 days after that are XCOM 2 multiplayer, where a human being, my hot sexy wife for now, but it can be anyone, is playing Advent against me. It's pretty cool.
On the move. X-rays.
Here we go.
spotted.
Yeah, the sectoids were just going back and forth left and right, so the aim would have been better, but it doesn't matter because they're not going to come anyway. I don't like this because I'm going to get stuck. If I stay here and hunker, the sectoids are all going to mind fuck me, which sucks. What I really want to do is, like, lure them back to my guns. What's your shot here? You got a 63. Take the 63 straight up. Your hot sexy wife could be anyone? No, no, I'm saying anyone could be the Advent Commander. You know what I meant. Probably what I'm gonna have to do here is, where are my smokes? Do I have any else? No, I don't have any else. Fuck, this is like kind of awkward. I'm gonna have to like run back here to break loss. But it's not very good loss breaking. They're still gonna get to shoot me a lot. Maybe to here on the left is better, because it lets... If I go here, these two sectoids move up, boom, boom. They just come to this full cover, they never get Overwatch, and they just slap me. They probably even maybe kill me in... Oh, no, I forgot. Big General has low profile, it's fine. But even so, why expose yourself to more enemies when I can go to the left? And maybe this guy doesn't even get to this truck and shoot me. But even if he does, only one unit gets to shoot me. So this is how you gotta think about this turn, right? If you're, you know, I try to be educational here. You know, whether you're trying to learn Long War, or you just want to, like, start using your brain in a more logical, rational way for the problems you solve during your day. Well, let's think about it step by step like this, right? Why go here to the right, where we're going to get shot at by definitely more sectoids? We go to here to the right, the back corner. Much better. Much better. Much better.
Heading out.
Beagle's not even that smart. Yeah, but, you know, you got to think about these things. You got to break your problems down. You got to think about them. You got to engage that brain, chat.
Got my eyes on.
I know I try not to, but you've got to try and engage that brain. Make your brain bigger with these 5 easy steps. Yeah. Aliens are terrified when I unzip my brain. Get those Overwatch traps. And then we get the sectoids into range of our guns for next turn. Yeah, doctors hate this one trick. Doctors hate it when you're not fucking stupid. They hate it.
Enemy troops.
Double activation now. You can see what I mean by how we had to play that first part of the mission very slow. Because this is where I wanted to move up to. If we moved up to here before, you might even have been fighting like 4 pods at once. Like, that's the danger of us swarming. I got a flank here. I don't think I can really do much with it. But I do have a flank. This LMG is not up close enough to shoot. I need to move that LMG up. I guess I'm gonna move you... I think the bait here is to take the flank, you know? I think the bait here is to take this flank. And you probably miss because it's a really far away shotgun, and then you just, again, you get mind-fucked. You get mind-fucked. You get 4 sectoids just sitting on your face right here. And you get mind-frayed, and that's the thing about sectoids. You gotta stay loosey-goosey. The best way to kill a sectoid is on Overwatch, because you do not want to get stuck in a trench row with them, because the more sectoids you trench row with, cover to cover, they will 100% hit you through cover with mind frays. You haven't got 100% on them. They're 100% taking damage off you, they're 100% lowering your accuracy. You can't do that to them. The best thing to do is to keep running away. So I'm actually gonna do that here. I'm just gonna take shots and fucking run. Because I want to lure them back to the positions where my guns have the best shots on them. Like my poor fucking Bamboo couldn't even fucking shoot them from here. Bamboo, you know, I probably could have left back on this red car to get flank shots. I probably still can. Run back and do that. So you're gonna run back like that. I'm gonna bring General Yagov, I think, over to the left corner. I'm gonna run Pig General back to here.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Not even gonna take the Overwatch, that's cool. We're gonna take a shot and displace with said no one. Cut.
That is not good.
We're gonna come
On
back.
the move.
Overwatch.
Roger. Got my eyes on.
Overwatch.
Aye, aye.
Alright, let's go. We're gonna make him come in more. So we're dealing with 7 sectoids here too, so we really gotta play this perfectly. We cannot afford to get stuck, mind-frayed, and panicked in bad cover or in a bad position. So we gotta, like, drop some little babies. That's not the way you do it.
Target's still up.
That is not the way you do it. This might be better. 28%. Nice hit, Sammy. Well done. Pupdudo says, hot take, Napoleon wasn't that great of a general, everyone else was super incompetent. That's not a hot take, we're just doing like Sun Tzu discourse again. Noble Failson's discourse again. Is that me for XCOM? Because I'm not that smart a person. But I definitely do a lot better than a lot of other people. I'm either Napoleon or the Sun Tzu of XCOM. Am I really not that smart? Like, nothing I do is really that clever. But I'm just smarter than other people who play the game. The other people who, like, just casually play this game for 30, 60 hours. I'm like, that's enough for me. Richard says, Nappy, I think, just got really stale after 20 years of war. Oh, man. I've only got 10 more years then, though, before people call me fell off. Damn. I think people thought I fell off after, like, 4 years. Fuck, I didn't even last as long as Napoleon. Like, 2 years. I got a squad sight shot here. It is very Sun Tzu, I guess. Like, it is very just, like, obvious, isn't it? Like, yeah. Shoot the sectoid from a position they didn't see coming. You know, flank the sectoid from a gun they can't see. To defeat sectoids, do not let them shoot you. Do not let them mindfuck you. Just run away. I mean, break loss is like the ultimate Sun Tzu strategy. To defeat the enemy, never let them see you. Only let them see you when you're ready to strike. It's just, you're right. It's the same shit. Just roll better. Hey. When the enemy will be in a position, move your soldiers in a position to exploit it in advance. Huh? Huh? Maybe I am the Sun Tzu of XCOM. Maybe that's me. Fuck! Shut the hell up. Everybody shut the hell up. I don't want to hear a single thing about it around here. Shut the hell up. We're gonna move said no one.
Moving out.
Over to here and score a flank.
Dead in the water here.
No! We're gonna suppress you twice. I can bring the scout up for another flank.
Affirmative.
It doesn't count as a distraction because I made it about XCOM. See, I'm pretty fucking clever. I'm gonna give you a big 40. Oh, nice 40. You got a 61 to finish you off now. You bet I want to fucking finish you off. Let's go. Let's do it. Can you even finish off with a pistol? 59. Yeah, you can save a little bit of ammo there. Let's go. Yeah.
Need a resupply.
That's tactical. And back to the assault rifle for the, oh shit, another one for the 51. Specialist infantry, can you nail a double? Holy shit!
Bye-bye.
Jeff Ronks. She's out here doing it. She didn't come to play. She's out here doing it. I'm gonna take a shot on the flank sectoid. There we go, Sun Tzu finally vindicated. And then we're gonna suppress you so we can kill the sniper next turn. What a fantastic turn. Dinner please sent in 100 pennies and says, Beegs, I wish I loved anything as much as you love XCOM. I guess that's like a nice thing to say, but funnily enough, there are other games I love even more. You know how happy I would be if I was like a 500 viewer like Tarkov streamer or like a DCS streamer or something? But it's true though, I do really enjoy XCOM. And I've had my minutes in the middle. Hey, Askance with a really big raid. 88 viewer raid. Thank you very much. Welcome, Askance. Thank you for a very big one. That's like the biggest raid I've got in months. Thank you very much. That's actually a lot of viewers. Thank you so much. That's not true. I've had bigger. Why am I both marginalizing other raiders and Askance right now? Why did that come out of my mouth? Anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the big raid of 88. What were you playing, Askance? Sammy gifted 5 subs as well. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, Sammy. I appreciate that very much. Vera Vilpine says, I have no idea how you haven't burnt out on XCOM, but I very much appreciate the years of content. Yeah, like, I've definitely had my moments of XCOM in the middle. Especially as, like, no one teaches you how to be a streamer. Like, no one teaches you how to handle the parasocial elements, the expectations, the disappointments that you will inevitably be for your viewers, you know, all that stuff. How to manage the difference of the games you want to play as a human being versus the games your audience wants to see, and the manners in which they want to see it. No one teaches you how to do that, as far as I'm aware. And if anyone else gave you a course for that, it's probably a scam. But the place I'm at now, I do still really appreciate and love XCOM. Modders have been such a big part of that too. You know, modders have been a huge part of that, keeping the game fresh for me. You know, we got a few new mods on for this one. XCOM 2, we're doing the multiplayer PvP campaign right now, which is just fucking awesome. It's so refreshing. And yeah, it's just fun. When you've got friends like that, modding stuff like that for you all the time, and, you know, when you got a... I stopped because this will sound too saccharine sweet. When you have, like, such an appreciative audience as well, for the kind of content I put out a lot of the time for XCOM, you know, it's not too hard to keep having a love and a lust for this game. Alright, folks, 3 minutes, we won. That's not a derail. That's about the stream in XCOM. That doesn't count. That's not a different topic. That's about XCOM. A lust, that's right. I lust. You hear me when I get a flank kill on a sector and I'm like, hoo yeah! That's lust. That's not love. Love is when I go like, oh, that was a really fun mission. I really enjoyed that. Lust for XCOM is when it's like, oh, that fucking mutant got clapped. Oh, that fucking Overwatch, damn. You know what I mean? There's a difference. People talk about my amazing mods. No, I will not talk about Sammy's amazing mods for Total Warhammer 3 on this XCOM stream. You could not trick me. But they are great. I don't want to get hit by that Overwatch, but I do want to move up. I'm going to suppress the back units. I can really flush here too, right? Let's suppress the back unit, or try to just kill them. Just take the 43 with the sniper. XCOM Minecraft, what about it, Neat Man? Nice shot! Good stuff. I want to follow up on that. Oh my god, Jeff Ronks just keeps killing. I changed my mind. Oh, what am I gonna do with the scout? I'm actually gonna bring the scout over to... I'm gonna flush you to try and get rid of you. Oops, missed. Oh well.
Copy that.
Doesn't have to run your Overwatch anyway. Now I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna put a shotgun hollow into you. Oh, I don't have any... I thought I had a... Thought I had assault rifle ammo on you to go with. Okay, well, this didn't work out. This didn't work out how I wanted. Never mind. We're gonna Overwatch of you, I guess. I kinda don't want to leave you on 5 health and exposed like this. I kinda want to heal you, I think. So I'm gonna take a pistol shot. I'm just gonna miss.
I'll get him next time.
And I'm gonna heal myself. Because I kinda... That's very like you can be crit range. Especially with neither of the sectoid suppressed. It's also you can get mind frayed into a strategic wound, which I don't want either. So still 3 sectors on the field active here. There's 1 and 2 and there's another on the left, the one we flushed away. Unfortunately missed the flush on, but they're not gonna do anything useful this turn, so that's fine. In fact, they're even gonna trigger Overwatch. And they're gonna fucking die. That sector is gonna fucking die. Also, by the way, just to catch back on that thing of, like, not getting burnt out on XCOM, like, yeah, when I played nothing but it, like, Jesus. Eventually I'm like, yeah, a break is good, but, also a lot of it goes down to just how fucking well made this game is. Design, art, sound, coding, you know, everyone who worked on this game is a god and a goddess, you know. Jake and the team fucking smashed this game out of the park. Incredible game. It's timeless. It is truly timeless. With Long War, this game is timeless. It will never get outdated. It will never get obsolete. New games and experiences will come out that do different things, but I don't think I'm ever going to look back at XCOM 1 and be like, this game is just obsolete. Because Gears Tactics came out, which is a game that arguably does advance the XCOM 2012 formula forward, finally, in the turn-based tactics genre after, like, fucking, 8 years. But even then, XCOM 1 is its own brand of thing, and it nailed that brand. XCOM 2012 gameplay is its own kind of thing that I think you can just play forever and always enjoy. The graphics are going to be timeless because it's just its own kind of style that's done really well. That shot by the Sectoid is why you're the best XCOM player, Imo Lamau. What? The Sectoid shooting me is why I'm the best XCOM player. Let's bring Jeff Rooks over here.
Moving out.
To finish off the last Sectoid as well. Oh, what the fuck? I haven't got a flank here. I think I even had a flank back in this spot. It's got an appeal that XCOM 2 doesn't have. XCOM 2 is great for its own reasons, but XCOM 2, you can see the difference where XCOM 2 is more modern, tried to be more modern, and that worked. But at the same time, because it was more modern, it's not as much of a time capsule, you know? Like, XCOM 2 can feel out of date, I think. Whereas XCOM 1 is just this perfect little capsule. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, it's its own perfect little thing. Can I get a smoke over into that soldier? I'm kind of worried for them. I'm gonna try to move up and get a smoke on them. I mean, you chose to heal instead of reloading meant that says avoid an injury. Right, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Because I've been here before, you know? Deja vu, I've just been in this mission before. We're gonna Overwatch on you. I thought I could get the flank of you, but I can't. Oh, I probably could have stepped here and got it too, but I'm stupid. I just didn't check that well enough. I'm just not smart there. What I'm probably going to do as well is move up a distraction unit. I don't want this infantry to potentially get shot and killed. So while they stay in full cover, I want to move up General Yagov in half cover, but they have more health to try and draw the fire. Do you see what I'm doing here?
Ready to engage.
Overwatch.
We're trying to tank there, and hopefully we'll just kill you.
Adjusting aim.
Kind of shocked that Gears of War Tactics game took so long to come out. Yeah, yeah, we're successfully... Ooh, throwing fire as a scout, even. I should do, like, a YouTube video. I should do an Iron Man Impossible Gears Tactics, because that game fucking claps. I'm doing one for XCOM 2 right now. I've scripted and got it all recorded. Just got to edit the voiceover in for my XCOM 2 multiplayer video for YouTube. I should really do a Gears Tactics one, because that game's incredible, and I just don't think enough people know how good it is. I'm gonna get a bit ballsy here. I'm gonna move up, and this might activate another pod. Didn't. Okay, bye-bye. That's the mission. Done.
Good work,
and we didn't really get distracted the whole time. Like, I talked about stuff related to XCOM, but, we did it, chat. He can do it when he puts his mind to it. He can focus on XCOM. He can focus on the billboard main event. What a guy. Now you can ask me weird questions and I can answer them. Tommy says, I enjoy Long War 1 much more than Long War 2x2. Yeah, and this is a thing I always feel, so I want to say it in a clear thought before I click continue, because this is really a thing. XCOM 2 is a good game. But the reason I feel... I've talked about this before, as a streamer, I want things to be nice and neat and polished. I feel good when my stream feels, like, clean and professional and polished. Like, it's, like, everything's going on and people are like, oh yeah, he meant to do that. Like, the stream is meant to be like this. It's meant to be, like, cool, it values my time. What's really cool about XCOM 1 is that it is such a polished package of Long War 1. When you go back and play this, and I talked about this a bit last weekend, it just works. When you play Long War 1, maybe it's the same experience you've had before, but it's still fun, and it is so clean, it doesn't crash, it doesn't lag, there isn't like these weird balancing decisions where you're like, that's fucking stupid, there should be a mod on the workshop to change that. Like, you can play Long War 1, and you don't have to think, oh, I have to fix that. You know, me as a content creator, as a streamer, I don't play Long War 1 and have those thoughts very often. Like, it's incredibly rare for me to go, I really need to fix that for Long War 1. Fuck. You know? Whereas XCOM 2, it has a lot more potential, but it's a lot rougher around the edges. Hitchhiking Through says XCOM 2 is the Skyrim of tactical games, or the Fallout 4 mayhaps. Boom! There you go. That's a great way to describe it. You know, it's kind of insulting to XCOM 2, because XCOM 2 Vanilla is still a great game in its own right. But because XCOM 2 never got that tightly balanced, community agreed upon standard of a long war that like everyone agrees is good and fun and all agrees to play, XCOM 2 doesn't have a tight community balanced standard to play on, for one. And then performance-wise, because the game reached further, allows things like all this modding, allows all these cosmetics, allows you to do all this crazy shit to it, it is then going to feel like the worst performing game as well. It did crash more on release as well, because they pushed the engine further. But especially if you're modding, like doing mods, then the game's going to crash more as well, it's going to lag more, you're going to put your own weird mods on that fuck the balance up, and as a result, because I think, you know, most of us at this point, if you're still playing XCOM 2, you're playing with at least one mod. Because of that, yeah, it's the Skyrim, you know, you're going to be able to get a lot more out of it, experiences-wise, than you could get out of XCOM 1, sure. But it's going to be much harder to get that polished, clean, neat, chic, velour experience you get out of Long War 1 XCOM 1. And that's why XCOM 1 Long War 1, I think, remains, part of why it remains so popular for my chatters who come to watch it every time, because even though it's old, it's a standard we all know and all agree on. We all know what we're getting when we come for an XCOM 1 Long War stream. We know what it's going to be, we know it's going to be reliably good. Whereas XCOM 2, you know, I've kind of got to do a lot of work as the P.T. Barnum, like, carnival, you know, ringleader, to rope you in, I think, to XCOM 2. I'd be like, okay, I know it was kind of, like, laggy, and it crashed a few times last time, chat, but this time, XCOM 2, it's going to be the greatest show of your life. It's the greatest XCOM you've ever seen. That's me with OVA. As a content creator. I gotta, like, reel you in XCOM 2 and be like, oh, shiny, there's gonna be an airstrike mod, there's gonna be mortars, the aliens are gonna be played by humans, there's gonna be all these shiny cosmetics we can put on, look at all these treats. Do not pay attention to the fact that the game crashes once a stream, if we're lucky, and has lots of, like, performance stutters. Do not pay attention to that. Look at the jingly shiny keys. That's right. You just want a true successor to OG XCOM? Yeah, I mean, in a way, so do I. But, like, obviously updated to not have all of the slowdown, all of the finicky UI of the day. I think there is a case to be made, like Jake Sullivan made when he made this game. You know, he tried that originally. He tried to just make, like, a straight-up 3D rebuild of original XCOM 95. And he tried for, like, fucking 8-10 years or so. He spent a long time trying to build this game. And in the end, he realized, you know, that wasn't going to make the fun game he wanted to make. And instead, you got XCOM 2012, where he really put his creative hat on and abstracted a lot of mechanics to get the feel of original XCOM 95, but update it to the modern age of new mechanics. Mechanics that were so successfully abstracted, so easy to play, so intuitive, that they have been aped and copied and imitated by almost every tactical game, you know, that's come out since. How many XCOM clones are there? Or clones that, you know, every time you see, like, the half cover, full cover, you know, hollow icons in a tactics game, and you can move there and take cover, and there's step out, and that's all easily understood. Every time you see that, that's thanks to Jake Sullivan. Jake made that. He did that. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I think there's still a real desire, though, especially from people like me for sure, for a turn-based tactics game that still has that crunchy depth of the original, where you are quite literally building a base somewhere on the map, and that you know, everything is simulated, you know? Depending on where your base is compared to where the missions show up, where the alien activity is, there's travel time to consider that's a real thing. There's different dropships you pick from. There's different interceptors that you equip in different ways. And you can engage in more than one at a time. You have big squads, like you have big combined arms forces. Where, you know, you've got your shivs, you've got your, not really combined arms in OG XCOM, but, you know, Sigma, obviously. You've got these big platoon-sized forces, these squad-sized forces. You know, all the terrain is much more intuitive to destroy. You know, all this kind of shit. And I think our recent streams, you know, the last months we played of Sigma, the Imperial Guard 40k Open XCOM experience, have really shown why that kind of XCOM is still really cool and fun in a different way to XCOM 1 and 2. That simulationist, more immersive, yeah, more moving parts, hits different kind of experience of the original XCOM engine is so cool when you take it further. Like Sigma has, where you have literal combined arms. You have all these different dropship choices. You know, you're driving to missions in an APC, and then the APCs are covering you with their armor and with their turrets during the mission. You're flying there faster in a dropship that's doing airstrikes for you as you paradrop into the mission. And these are different, very different strategic considerations that matter and change your mission a lot, you know? You have, like, these different heavy weapons. You have mortars, you know, long-range snipers, short-range snipers, marksman rifles. crew-served weapons like heavy bolters and autocannons, rocket launchers that are like really quite tough to, they're quite sluggish to use. And you got these big enemies to fight. You're fighting enemy vehicles, stuff like that. It's fighting these big maps. It's all super interesting. And that is kind of the kind of game that I've always wanted to be able to play in a modern XCOM way, because OG XCOM's engine, even if Open XCOM, is pretty sluggish. Not in performance, but just in like UI. Not super intuitive, not super great to look at, I think, as well. The missions can definitely drag. When you've got that many soldiers too, it can be a real pain. I've always wanted to play like the blend, you know? XCOM with modern 2012's, intuitiveness, ease of play. You really just gotta hand it to XCOM 2012 for how fucking easy it is to play. And yeah, we're doing a little tangent on XCOM designs right now, I earned it. What is so incredible about XCOM 1, and you do not notice this unless you played a shitload of it and then you play other games, but what is so incredible about XCOM 1 is how easy it is to play. So I did work on my own tactical XCOM-like game for a while with a friend, Michael. I've even shown you guys. Not a lot of you guys even fucking cared at the time, which I thought was like, I felt kind of bad. Like I was like, oh man, I really thought like when my XCOM-loving crowd found out I was working on designing an XCOM-like game at some point, they would be like, holy shit, awesome. No one really said much about it, actually. No one really cared. Like, no one discussed it. So I guess you guys like watching me play, but just think I'm fucking stupid when it comes to, like, if I try to design one. But anyway, wasn't that a joke? No, I showed it on stream. I played it on stream. It was real. At the time, you said you'd already stopped working on it and left it to Michael. Yeah, I guess, but, like, I still figured, like, someone would be like, at least in my Discord after the stream, like, oh, that's cool. Nothing, just crickets. Anyway, the point is, I'm not trying to get sympathy. I'm just trying to say. So I did work on this for context, and it was a fun experience. But I just felt like with my streams and my other work, I couldn't keep up with the workload with him enough, which I do regret. But anyway, it was pretty cool. We got it to. And what I found really interesting about it is how much it made me appreciate XCOM 1, because I think Marilee says, "Yeah, you really were underwhelming when you showed it." Wow. Wow. I feel kind of hurt about that. I was underwhelming, like, as a person. Anyway, point being, let me keep my ego intact while I try to get through the context of this. The point being, it really made me go back to XCOM 1 and appreciate so much the detail, just the polish you don't really appreciate as much as a player unless you're really thinking about it. So with XCOM 1, like with my Operator's tactical game, one of the first things I noticed that just fell off is that it didn't feel as fun to make tactical decisions and flick around and use my units and just like play the game. Like, I enjoyed the new mechanics we were working on there that were innovative, but the game itself kind of felt like a bit of a sluggish chore to play in some ways. And I was like, like shit. Like, so I went to play XCOM 1 to test, and XCOM 1 is so insanely polished, you have no idea. This shit is like slicked with butter, like melted butter. Like, Jake Solomon and the team, they fucking oiled this game up. It is lubed. It is edibly lubed. Like, you do not appreciate this until you play a game that is like XCOM but doesn't do it right. Like, when we play these missions, just how easy it is, like, to like, see enemies and just be like, okay, hit 1 to bring up the shot prompt, okay, tab, 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 you know what I mean? Just look through my shots, the percentages are all showed really easily to understand. You press 1 again, take the shot. You can play this game without the mouse a lot of the time. A lot of the time, you're just like going through your hotkeys real intuitively, bum, 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 bum. Everything's snappy. Kill cams are incredibly snappy. Snappy between targets, incredibly snappy. Nothing wastes your time. If you play a game like BattleTech, which has really fucking long delays after attack animations or like anything anytime happens, you've got like this really fucking long delay that you have to just sit through. That shit adds up. Okay, over like 1,000 turns of playing a long-form campaign, that shit adds the fuck up, and you are losing like hours of your fucking life to just sitting there watching the camera going like, okay, fucking come on, let me do something else. XCOM 1 is grease lightning, and you do not appreciate how pivotal that is to a fucking tactics game until you've played without it, because these games, especially XCOM 1, at least to me, are very much about, in my analysis, they're very much about comparing your shots, comparing everything real quick, and like, building up a mental picture in your head of what your turn's gonna look like and what kind of options you've got to choose from, what you're gonna take. And it's much harder to do that when the game is really sluggish, because instead of just going like grease lightning, there's no friction, high speed, no drag, you know, your brain has no limiters. It can just think as fast as you can think, and it can just act as fast as you can act. But you play an XCOM like this that isn't like that, and it's just like, oh, it just feels like such a chore. Like, you get through like a 5-hour stream of it, like I would, playing other games like that, and it's just like, oh, I'm done. Like, it's work to play the game. It's like I gotta lift something physically every time I gotta fight with a fucking camera, you know? Anyway, it's a little bit of a tangent there, but the original point was Row Sigma and Open XCOM, really fucking fun, but that old-ass engine really is not smooth, UI-wise, and that is always gonna hold it back. I would fucking love to play an XCOM game that has that level of simulationism, of, interesting immersion and elements like that, but the UI, the interface, the game itself is all up to modern Jake standards of being greased lightning, interface, completely seamless interface, total breeze and fun to play, and just leave you to just think about the hard stuff of making good tactical decisions. Yeah, that's what I want. I definitely want a modern XCOM-like turn-based game that lets you get into the weeds of all those really interesting, crunchy tactical decisions, like, do I go to this mission in an APC, or do I go, in a helicopter? Do I call in, fucking artillery support here? Do I call in an airstrike? Can I on the geoscape pick my battles? So I go here and I blow up this anti-aircraft. I'm gonna pick a mission to go blow up an anti-aircraft site and its guards, so that next mission I can now call in air support in this region, you know what I mean? That's what I want. I want some more of that. I love games like Civ and Total War, where you've got the strategy layer and the tactical layer. And the strategy layer is like, it's combat there as well, like you're moving forces around. That's something that modern XCOMs don't have at all. You're not moving your forces around in a meaningful way on XCOM 1 or XCOM 2. You're just going to missions. Missions come up, you go to the mission. I'd love to play an XCOM that is like got an actual strategy layer with like, simplified, sure, like Civ style or Total War style, but some kind of like strategic combat movement of like, okay, I'm gonna move my force over here. I'm gonna use my helicopter to transport this team from here to here because of this reason, Yeah, Xenonauts was possible, just bland. Yeah, Xenonauts I've always felt was like lacking soul, unfortunately. No offense to the guy who made it. I can see how easy it would be to have that happen as a result. But yeah, I just never felt like Xenonauts had soul. It just never felt super fun to play. Anyway, so the thing that I kind of want to do, because I'd love to play a game like that and it doesn't fucking exist, so, all you can do is make it yourself. What I would kind of fucking like to do, to bring up an idea from earlier, and it's pretty relevant right now, to mention what I would like to do eventually, because we were just talking about how I made a TAC game once, made part of a TAC game once, and no one liked it. But what I would like to do is design using that virtual tabletop that has the 3D engine, you can do 3D battle maps in, design, a kind of modern XCOM-like that we could play together, where maybe you guys come in as the players, or maybe I'm the player, maybe you guys come in as the enemies, maybe I'm the enemy, but either way, we bring you in, and then we play our own custom, we make it on paper, we write it down in text, and we make our own custom XCOM-like tactical game. And, you can automate it a lot. You can automate a lot in Foundry to get it very much like a video game, so that's good, because otherwise it'd be really fucking slow to play something like that. D&D combat without automation is really slow. But if you automate it to a sufficient level, it could be fun, because, yeah, it's not literally a video game, so, like, you're not, like, getting the same level of polish and, like, animations and shit like that. But on the flip side, you can do whatever the fuck you want. When you make up the rules on paper, when you're doing a role-playing game, as it were, you're playing a war game like that in a virtual tabletop, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You don't have to like code or program or fix bugs or make shit like work like that. You're just gonna have the rules, and then you could literally make up and change the rules on the spot, or you can go, alright, you want an airstrike? Sure, airstrikes are a part of this game rule set now. Now you can call in airstrikes this weekend. I just decided that. You can do it, here's the rules. And I think that would be such a fun way for us as a community. Try it out if people want to watch it, if it's fast enough and interesting enough as a stream thing. But I think it could be such a fun thing for us as a community to do as tactical game fans, to make our own. Literally make our own and play through it together. Either players versus enemies or enemies versus players, people in different slots. And then make something that is kind of XCOM-like on the tactical layer, and then have our own strategy layer that has shit like, just shit we want to try. Like, okay, you can call in tank support. You can call in an airstrike, artillery. You can ride in a helicopter here, you can ride in jeeps, you know? And, you know, it's just all made up on the spot or written down as rules, so you don't need to code. You can just change it as quick as you can think it. I think that would be really fucking cool. HMGO Papuri says, sounds like you're trying to engineer gaming setups. What? Why are you making me say engineer gaming? It's basically wargaming? Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't be... I think to do an actual role-playing stream on stream, that will inevitably... A lot of the stream will be taken up with talking. And that's fine if you're into that. I enjoy that, but that's not what my audience is really about. I don't think my audience demonstrably is here to watch role-playing streams. But if you think of it more as like a tactical wargaming thing we play together instead, yeah. Tactical wargaming on a 3D engine. Just basically making our own game without coding it. RPGs originated from wargaming anyway, yeah. Let's combine 40k D&D with XCOM. 40k D&D with XCOM, what do you mean? Beagle, you should look into stars about numbers, starvation, cheap for an idea to do a tactical war game RPG. I don't need another rule set because I'm quite happy making up my own rules. I already do it with Jam all the time. But yeah, it's the kind of board game design where role playing comes in the form of wouldn't be cool if, and then you come up with rules so it can be cool in the future too. Exactly. Exactly. You can just build the game as you go. It's fucking awesome. You know, I do a lot of that with Jam. We just make the rules as we go, and it's a lot of fun. Davcool says it's so hard to watch any role playing about animation. You know, I agree. I feel you. Anyway, so I did want to let you know about that because that's not likely to be something that I do anytime soon. Because to do that, I need to learn more about the Foundry tabletop system. I would need to create 3D battle maps in that, which is just placing items. It's just map making. It's really easy. It's what you see is what you get, but it takes time. I would need to like think of some cursory rules for it and think of like what would make sense on the strategy layer as well. So, you know, it's something that would take me like at least, I think, a couple of weeks of actual work to have in a ready state to play. However, I just want to let you guys know, it is something I'm thinking about these days. I'd really like to do it. And hey, if I ever get the free time and I start to work on that, you're invited. You know, we'll do it togetger. And, you know, it's something you might see sooner or later. I'd really like to do it. I was thinking about doing it in RimWorld as well, in a mod form. But again, you know, pay people $2,000 to get half of that done. Pay $0, and I can do it myself. Because you don't have to be a modder or a coder to do a role-playing game by yourself. So yeah. Maybe we'll do that in the future, chat. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, that's right. Chat's been distracted. Beagle first mission has been revenge on us. Yeah, this is my earned tangent to talk to you about things I care about and that you might see on the channel in the future. Anyway, so we're done with that now. Now we are gonna go ahead and keep playing XCOM. Can you pair the prediction? Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I did not get distracted at all in that last mission, so the no distractors win. No distractors win. For sure. I was clean. I was on it.
Remember, we will be watching.
I did it. Alright. So, should I keep trying to play about distractions, chat? Should I keep focused for you? What do I need here? OTS. Need an alien containment, so I need to dig that out as well. Yeah, I need to dig that out as well. I need power first. We need to get down to the steam vent, build power, then get an alien containment. You need to do the thing Sammy's gone. Oh, I'll do it. Will chat distract Beagle for at least 3 minutes? Oh, I was working on 15 seconds, man. I had that locked down. Choose outcome. No. Chat will not distract Beagle for at least 3 minutes. It did not happen. Complete prediction. I did not take any of the baits, and you guys brought your best. You brought some good baits. No, chat did not distract me. Yeah, Davcol, I agree. When you're the one doing a role-playing, like, D&D stream, it's great because you're playing games with friends. But watching someone else role-play just can't hold my attention. I wish I understood better how that works. Yeah, I think you've got to do, like, you've either got to be, like, incredibly super fucking popular and have so much polish, and have so much to watch, like Matt Mercer, where it's like you're watching live people, you know, Critical Role shit. Or, you gotta do, like, YouTube editing. Probably. I love role-playing, so maybe one day I'll figure it out. Probably not. I just do text roleplay of Jamble these days, so probably not. Alright. So that's coming. It's a question video time. Let's do it after this one because I just talked a bunch again too. Save your videos for the end of the stream now. He keeps pushing it, just like the Founding Fathers. He keeps scamming you. Oh fuck! It's like I forgot I have another one right away. Oh my god. You silly says subs I want to sleep soon. What did you want to show me, you silly? What did you specifically want to show me that you're waiting up for? Okay, we're Dozo Blend. This is gonna be the worst squad, the lesser squad. Unfortunately. It was the A10 video on Terminator Salvation. Okay, I'm gonna go and look how long that video is. Okay, A10 Thunderbolt, Warthog, all scenes, attacks human transport. Oh, like, the fucking Terminators use that? Well, that actually kind of makes more sense because... I hate to say it, but it actually makes more sense because... Aren't they a human resistance? Like, aren't they guerrillas in the future? So they probably would have a hard time. That's actually, like, a good use, I guess, of the A10 against, you know, fucking insurgents who don't have good AA. No, it was the humans that used it? Oh, I take it back then. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're using it because it's all they can fucking get their hands on. Also, if they're gorillas. There's multiple. Do you want to link me, you silly, which one you want me to watch? Because there's multiple scenes here. Here, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So you link me the one you want me to watch when I get back, okay? And I'll watch that one for you before the mission. Back. I gotta put like a BRB screen on. Okay, so what's the cutscene? What's the video? Show me the video. Link it up. Let's see it. You got one, right? I see there's like A10 Thunderbolt Warthog, all scenes from Terminator. Terminator Salvation. Start from like here, okay. How long is this video? Okay, it's very short. And he already looks like a winner. Okay, so let's see.
We've got 2 bogeys at 270 degrees.
Hang on, I'm already mad. What? That guy fell off 2 minutes ago? Yeah, but this scene fell off as soon as it was made. That looked dumb. That definitely looked dumb. Into the fence to fight a Despin is very cool. No chance. Yeah, I mean, it is, I suppose, realistic, because the A-10s hit their ground targets and then fucking died. Yeah, to an interceptor. I guess that works. Ooh, I'm getting distracted by my YouTube tabs. Information just came out about the Tarkov mode in COD. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna watch that after stream. Alright, back to XCOM. And look, folks, don't let me act like I'm some kind of like elitist now because like I play DCS and I understand why the A-10 being slow is bad. Look, it's still a cool plane. Talking about it in COD? Yeah, maybe we'll watch it together at the end of the stream. It's still a cool fucking plane. Like, it's cool. That's my living for jets. I just understand that with my understanding of like aviation, I'm not a fucking combat pilot, okay? All I have to care about is it cool? Does it make me smile? Yeah, exactly. As someone said before, is it sexy to teenage boys? That's all that matters. Is it though? Yeah, the A-10's pretty cool, I think. I would say it's probably like the most... The jet that has most successfully built a meme around itself, right? People's not racist enough to be pilot. Shut up! Yeah, Top Gun is cool. Exactly. Ace Combat, man. This is a UFO landing to crash. This is a medium crash. Okay, so we got the scouts. We need our gunners. We know the map. We know exactly that this is Lost Forest. Nightmare Forest, which means LMGs. How good are they on that map? Pretty good. I can't think of why I wouldn't take a standard LMGs and sniper squad on this. So we're gonna have a sniper. Do I have any other snipers or just the one, actually? Just the one. We're gonna double up on this sniper. We're gonna take Bamboo again. With the power of Lone Wolf. Laser sight and smoke grenade. Your hot take of the Top Gun sequel is it's one of the sequels that is better than the original. Well, I mean, they're very different movies, but yes, I would agree. But they're completely different movies. Like Top Gun Maverick is like literally, do you like Ace Combat? We built you a movie for you. Like you are gonna love this shit. Like hell yeah, you're gonna dig this. Have you ever like been interested in playing DCS? You're gonna shit your pants for this movie. Whereas Top Gun 1 is like staying, playing with the boys. You guys are animals. It's a different film, okay? It's a very different film. They are about different things. Planes are involved in both of them, but they are very different films. We're gonna take Ninja Zombie as another infantry. I need another gunner. I don't have many gunners, actually. I need more weapon specialists. I don't have enough. That's right. Top Gun 1 is about forbidden love between two pilot women. Exactly, yes. That is right. And, you know, good for that movie, honestly. A great movie for that. I don't have enough soldiers in general. Dare I take a rookie? I don't want to take a rookie on this mission, but... I just gotta stop exhausting my soldiers. These are soldiers getting exhausted a lot coming out of March, and I kept doing it for start of April. I need to stop exhausting them. Because I didn't get enough weapons, guys. I didn't get enough weapon soldiers out of March. I didn't get enough soldiers trained in general in March. Maybe bring, like, one rookie? The last rookie who got raffled but didn't promote on their mission, maybe bring them. Just research. Looking for a good tactical simulation CTRPG. I'm not. I appreciate the like half a dozen people who instantly started recommending me rule sets. I'm not asking. I don't need them. Thank you. I'm very happy to build my own and use my own as I have been doing for like years. Thank you, but I do not. And also not GURPS. No, fuck. I do not need suggestions, thanks. I'm totally happy. The fun would be building one myself. Scout sniper, sniper. Oh no, you're not a fucking tack. You're a scout sniper. I don't even have any tacks for this mission. Shit. I could take double sniper, but that's asking for trouble on a medium crash. Ah, fuck. I've got all these tacks because I need more snipers. I guess I could take double sniper. I don't love it. But I don't have the gunners to make this work. I don't have any gunners. I have one gunner, okay. So you know how I said I gotta stop exhausting gunners? Let's exhaust a gunner. Sniper, scout, gunner. I would like another gunner, please. Maybe a medic. Maybe a medic, actually. Because I don't have any more gunners to do. You said not to? I know I said that, but I was wrong. Maybe a medic. And then we're gonna wait 24 hours for Kevin Kritko, I think. And then we'll have a infantry at least. Yeah. So back up. Back up the save. We'll get Kevin Kritko in here with 3 hours left remaining on the mission. Two hours left. What will be good finish first? Is real set or a long war campaign? Don't depress me like that. Why? Why depress me like that? You think I don't have enough of that already? Come on. Come on! Is raffle just based on point in time? Or is it based off the point of time for those that are present? What? Raffle is... What? Whoa. What space-time math are you doing? You enter the raffle, and I draw it, and randomly someone in the raffle is picked. And if I reset the raffle, you have to do raffling again. That's it. That's all you need to know. Bring lol dude 117. Bring the newly refreshed Kevin Kritko. And I think just bring a medic for their own suppression. Wait, medics don't start with suppression. Fuck. That's not gonna work. Ah, shit, that's not gonna work. I need another gunner. I don't have another gunner. Maybe just bring 2 infantry or 2 snipers then. If I bring 2 snipers, what does my shit look like here? Gunner, sniper, infantry, scout, rookie. Ugh, I mean, it could look better. I think I'll try it. I think I'll try double sniper. It is quite a long map. If I play this right, I can make it work. We'll take Flupzing. We'll go double sniper, which I would usually not be doing. I would not want to do this usually. Raffle another rookie? Hell no. Hell no. I gotta get this rookie level up. Though I guess... Actually, I guess if I can assure a rookie levels up on this mission anyway, which you can on UFOs, I guess take someone other than lol dude, because once I get the officer training school built, he's gonna get 2 XP a day, so in 10 days, lol dude will naturally level up to a specialist. You guys are actually right. Exclamation mark raffle. You guys are right, actually. Let's get a new rookie in, so I can get a full 120 XP specialist. Holly Blackwood. I'm gonna pick an Anzac. This is your chance to get a raffle in, because you're right. That OCS is gonna finish building, and then it's only gonna be like 20 days until you've gained that 20 XP passively to level up, which is nice. Light him up, lit him up. There's smoke there. Laser and medkit. Laser and medkit. Gunner LMG. Yep. AP grenade on PFC Blackwood. Ceramic. And okay, yeah. This looks decent. It's not a great squad. We're going to have to play carefully. But we can make it work. Let's draw that raffle now. And the winner of the 232 viewers in the raffle, the second winner of today, drumroll, it's Croker. Croker is the winner. Why have Mekas in everyone? Because I get shot a lot. Holly Croker. Congrats. You are the new rookie, as everyone else screams, God damn it. Congratulations, Croker, I'm going to sleep now. There you go. Croker again? I don't know what you're talking about. We've never had a Croker before. Screen cap the soldier Croker has rolled. It doesn't exist. They don't exist. Night-night, you silly. Night-night. Anyway, yeah, everyone has medkits because I get shot a fuckload. That's why. And because the sniper and gunners will never be in close range enough. Oh, sorry. Usually won't be in close range enough to make use of grenades. That's why usually you see my long-range troops like LMG gunners and snipers take medkits rather than extra grenades. Because when the fuck are you gonna... When is your sniper gonna be in range to throw an AP grenade? It does happen sometimes. Sometimes it happens. Like, sometimes a floater rushes your sniper and you're like, thank God I had an AP grenade. But it's rare. I like the medkits. Because I get shot a lot and then I get to be unshot and keep winning the mission. Alright, let's go, man. This is kind of a bit of a weird squad, but let's go out there, let's get it. No scopes, haven't built any yet, haven't even researched them, I think.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
Let's go.